What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to introduce you to a new project that I got. It's a little Taylor Dunn utility golf cart. I'm not entirely sure who owned this cart before. They did have it street legal. It's got taillights and headlights and a horn. It had a license plate on it when I got it. So I picked this thing up for $200. It was not running. It was missing the batteries. I went over and towed it to my parents' house. I put a lithium battery in here. This is a 36 volt lithium battery. Everything else is pretty original. I did change out some of these battery cables. My main goal here is just to make this thing super functional for me, and I'm just gonna move some things around, do some rewiring, nothing too crazy. This battery right here is pretty big, but it only weighs 60 pounds. Whereas the lead acid batteries, they weighed about 370 pounds. So I lost over 300 pounds by swapping out to this battery. My plan is to take this little control board and unbolt it from this back wall, and I'm gonna turn it and mount it right about here, and then this battery will be able to go back there, and that will help me because then I can use this whole little area here as storage for lifting straps and hooks and all kinds of different stuff. Whatever I want to put in here, I can put a bunch of counterweights in there. And I want to put a seat here so that I can have a 4-seater. First thing I'm going to do is try to move that battery. All right, let's get after it. So my idea here is to just make this thing super functional. I added this little crane here and a hitch for my purposes, but when I bought it, none of that was there. So this is going to be my little utility cart for around the yard here. I put the crane on there so that I can pick up engines and axles and all that fun stuff and move it around the property. This should be pretty cool. I know the crane's pretty far back. I've tested it with the boom all the way extended. I can lift 375 pounds before the front wheels start coming off the ground. But even at that point, I could just push the front end down with my finger. So I just need to add some counterweight up front here, which shouldn't be too bad. Under the seats here, there's a bunch of room in this little cavity here. I could add some counterweights in there. I might just build a little bar on the front, or like a hitch, some sort of hitch that I can stack weight plates on. Or I put some of these little pod lights on here. I'm gonna have 2 on each side. I'm gonna put 2 on the back that face out towards where the crane is. I bought a little light bar that'll go on the front up in this area. There's actually headlight pockets that are behind this weird diamond plate that somebody put on here. This thing's pretty fun to take out into the neighborhood and just go cruise around. It does almost 25 miles an hour downhill. Going uphill, it does about 8. So it's a pretty heavy little unit. I think it's somewhere around 13 to 1700 pounds from what I've seen online. Now I gotta try to figure out how to mount up this control board. See how that goes. Here's a quick little look at all the bird's nest of wiring that I'm dealing with. All kinds of little splices and weird spots. Wire changes colors, it splits into multiples, freaking connectors everywhere. Back behind this panel there's a whole bunch of garbage. This is that reverse switch I was telling you about. There's 8 wires that connect to a 6-wire switch. Make way for all of my new wiring. Ordered some of the nice Deutsch connectors, so I'll make little connectors for all of these and run all this stuff in nice wire loom, and it'll be sweet when it's done. just making some little labels here so I can try to remember what the heck all this garbage goes to. Don't worry, the rat's nest continues down underneath here. Alrighty, we got the whole wiring harness up here on the workbench. Nasty, nasty, nasty. We'll go through and clean it all up. Replace the old wires with new wires. Hopefully you guys enjoy having weekly videos come out. I know that it helps me keep on track with these projects. I got really bad ADHD, so I hop around from project to project a lot. I get bored easily, so there's a lot of different things going on there. Yeah, if you guys like this, subscribe to the channel, give me a like, comment down below if you have any questions, whatever you guys want to ask me, I'll be responding to those. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate all the support that I've gotten, and I'll keep at it. Thanks.